and welcome to SmartPhotoReviews channel. Today we have one interesting tripod that we'll show you. It's Velbon, so stay with us in next several minutes and you will see if this tripod suits your needs. So now let's see what we're having in this box. Until we are opening this tripod, I will tell you some of the major specifications that are written on this box. Maximum height of the tripod is 1570 millimeters, which is a little less than 62 inches. When it's completely folded or closed, it's around 20 inches or exactly 510 millimeters. Minimum working height of this tripod for macro photography is 249 millimeters, which is a little less than 10 inches. The weight of this tripod is a little bit above 1.6 kilos, or in pounds 3.60 pounds. The tripod has 4 sections of the legs and can carry a load of maximum of 4 kilos or 8.82 pounds. So let's see how it looks like when we open this bag. As you can see, we have a carrying bag as addition to this tripod if you don't want to carry it on your backpack or some other photo bag. So when we open this little bag, we have a tripod here with a ball head attached that looks like this. So let's start with some major features of this tripod, going from top to the bottom. On the top we have this quick release plate, which is quite usual. We can release it by this lever here. What is a downside of this lever is that it doesn't have a safety lock system, so when you attach this quick release plate you cannot lock it to be more secure, not to open it accidentally. Also, here you have 3 little spirit levels, so you can balance your tripod the way you want to be completely leveled. When you go further down, you have this ball head, which you release on this screw. The good side of this ball head is that you can rotate it and put it in portrait position on both sides, not only on one side, which is common on some other brands of tripods. So you tighten it here, and that's how the upper part of this tripod looks like. Now let's go further down. We will show you how to adjust angles of the legs. You have 3 angles. You adjust them by the means of these sliders that go in 3 positions. So you just lower a leg a bit and then put the slider in the position you want. Very interesting and good thing is that when you put the angle in the biggest position of the leg, then when you want to come back to other angles, you have some kind of spring here that does it by itself. When you go with the leg down, now the spring takes middle position, and when you continue down with the leg, it takes the lowest position and the least possible angle of the leg. So that's it about the angle of the legs. Here is the main screw that you use to untighten and adjust this central column. As you can see, this central column can be extended to this height. Also, if you want to put the tripod in the lowest working position, you just have to unscrew this central column like this. We will show you the minimum working height of this tripod. Then adjust the angle of the legs to maximum angle. All 3 of the legs, of course, and then your tripod is as low as it can get. As you can see, it's very low working position that is very suitable for macro photography, or if you want to bring some foreground interest into your landscape photography, you can do it easily by adjusting the tripod like this. When it comes to central column, you have one additional feature, that is this screw. On this screw you can mount head of the tripod. If you want to go into some kind of macro photography, you can reverse the head and put it here down. The downside is that you don't get a hook as an additional accessory to put some more weight on the tripod and to make it more stable if needed. What about the release system of the legs? It's classic nuts or clamps for releasing the legs. You can do it in just one move of your hand. Release all three of them, extend the legs to maximum, then tighten them again, and as you can see, it's very tight. There's no loose parts, and it seems of high quality really, except of these clamps that could have been a bit better done with higher quality plastic materials, but they seem fine to us. So that's it about the legs. So now we will extend maximally this tripod. I hope I will do it just right, and that it won't be like some kind of spider attack. This is the first leg. Let's go with the second leg. Okay. And the third leg. They're a bit tight because the tripod is completely new and unused. And now we will extend this central column too. And as you can see, this is the maximum position of this tripod, which is excellent. I'm around 190 centimeters, which is around 6.3 feet. So this is excellent for my height and for people lower than me. And when you mount your camera here, you have an excellent position for taking photographs. As usual, we will test the stability of this tripod. We have a Nikon Z6 with an adapted Tamron lens 70 to 200 millimeters f2.8, which we zoomed to maximum 200 millimeters. We of course switched the stabilization off and focused the image and zoomed it on 100% on the screen. And now we will push a bit the lens and count in seconds how long does it take to completely stabilize the image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took exactly 7 seconds to stabilize the image, which is, we can say, very good results if we compare it with other tripods we have tested so far. So let's conclude our review of this Velbon Sherpa 5430D tripod with some good and bad stuff. Let's start with good stuff because there are much more of them. It has excellent dimensions. It's not too big when it's folded. Its minimum working height is excellent, as we showed you before, because you can release this central column to make it happen. It has excellent stability. We were very surprised with the stability of this tripod because it showed as a most stable tripod that we tested so far. We will see in the future, but for now it's one of the most stable tripods we have tested. About the other good stuff, these legs are very easy and quick to release. have 4 sections. Then the maximum height of the tripod is excellent. It can fit most of the people because it can go very high and suit people that are 190 centimeters or 2 meters tall. Also, it has excellent features with these sliders that you can adjust angles with the spring that brings these sliders back to to previous positions. And about some downsides, there are some of them. First of all, it's this lever here for releasing the quick release plate. It should have been made of metal, that's for sure. Also, it doesn't have a safety lock, so you can accidentally release the quick release plate and make your camera and equipment fall down, which is not such a good thing. Then about the quality of these plastics, of these clamps or nuts for tightening and loosening the legs, they could have been a bit of higher quality. We cannot talk too much about their durability because we haven't put this tripod into so much testing, but I suppose they will withstand a lot of normal use. Also, a little downside of this tripod is that it hasn't got the spikes down here, so you cannot use it on some rocks and other extreme surfaces. So that's about it. We have showed you good stuff and bad stuff of this tripod, and you can choose. Also, we have a little downside of this tripod. I won't forget it, that you don't have a hook here to attach additional weight to stabilize the tripod, but maybe it's not necessary, as you could see that this tripod is so stable that it might not ever need more stabilization than this. Also, these legs don't have some additional material, some sponge material or rubber material to make it easier for you to touch it when it's cold outside, so be prepared for the gloves or something like that. That's it about this Velbon tripod. We hope you like this, our latest video, and that you enjoyed the time spent with us. Until next time, we wish you all the best and have a nice day. Bye bye.